Imagine being promised a piece of a multi-million-dollar estate, only to find out it never existed. Or how about investing your life savings into a scheme that guarantees astronomical returns, just to see it all vanish? Have you ever wondered what it would take to sell the Eiffel Tower not once, but twice?
A world unfolded. New to the channel? Hit that subscribe button to unlock a world of interesting videos you won't want to miss.
Today we're uncovering the dark and twisted tales of the 5 biggest scams in history. From con men sweet-talking their way into riches to elaborate frauds that shook entire economies, these scams are as shocking as they are ingenious. At number 5, Charles Ponzi and the original pyramid scheme, the man whose name became synonymous with pyramid schemes. Arriving in Boston in 1903 with just $2.50, discovered a loophole in the system of international postal reply coupons. He realized he could buy these coupons cheaply in Europe and redeem them for a profit in the US. Ponzi saw an opportunity to profit from this arbitrage and began recruiting investors by promising them incredible returns of 50% to 100% within a few months. Thousands of people, driven by the promise of easy money, handed over their savings, but here's the catch: Ponzi wasn't actually generating profits through the coupons. Instead, he used the money from new investors to pay off earlier ones, creating the illusion of a profitable venture. This scheme, now known as a Ponzi scheme, relied on a constant influx of new investors to sustain itself. As long as people kept investing, Ponzi could keep the cycle going. As the scheme grew, so did the scrutiny. The Boston Post began investigating, and it soon became clear that Ponzi's operation was a scam. By the time it collapsed, Ponzi had swindled up to $20 million from his investors. He was arrested, convicted, and eventually deported back to Italy. His legacy, however, lives on, as Ponzi schemes continue to deceive people to this day. At number 4, William Thompson, the original con man. William Thompson, known as the original confidence man, operated in mid-19th century New York City. In a bustling metropolis full of opportunity and naivety, Thompson exploited the trust of strangers with a simple yet effective trick. He would approach well-dressed individuals on the streets, in bars, or at social events, pretending to be an old acquaintance. After engaging in friendly conversation and gaining their trust, Thompson would ask, "Do you have confidence in me to lend me your watch until tomorrow?" Remarkably, but many people handed over their valuable watches, believing Thompson would return them. Of course, he never did. Thompson repeated this trick on numerous occasions, walking away with a collection of watches and the dubious title of New York's first con man. Thompson's method inspired a generation of confidence artists, including Bertha Hayman, known as Big Bertha. Even while incarcerated, Hayman managed to swindle people by claiming to have lost access to her enormous fortune and needing a bit of financial help to reclaim it. This scam closely resembles today's 419 fraud, or the Nigerian letter scam, where victims are promised a share of a large sum of money in exchange for an upfront fee. Thompson's exploits and the enduring appeal of the confidence trick gave rise to the term con man, a testament to the timeless nature of human gullibility and the persuasive power of a well-told lie. At number 3, Victor Lustig and the sale of the Eiffel Tower. In 1925, Victor Lustig pulled off one of the most audacious cons ever, selling the Eiffel Tower. At the time, the tower, built for the 1889 World's Fair, was a symbol of France's industrial prowess. However, maintaining such a massive structure was costly, and Lustig saw an opportunity. Lustig, posing as a government official, contacted several scrap metal dealers, claiming that the French government wanted to sell the Eiffel Tower for scrap due to the high maintenance costs. He invited these dealers to submit bids, all the while playing the part of a bureaucrat looking to make a deal under the table. Lustig found a particularly gullible dealer who not only agreed to buy the tower but also paid a sizable bribe to secure the deal. With suitcases full of cash, Lustig fled to Vienna. The dealer, too embarrassed by his gullibility, did not report the scam. Encouraged by his success, Lustig returned to Paris a month later to repeat the con with another dealer. This time, the scam failed, but Lustig managed to evade arrest. Lustig's audacity wasn't unique. Around the same time in the United States, George C. Parker sold the Brooklyn Bridge multiple times, often to immigrants who then tried to set up toll booths. In India, a con artist named Nat Worley famously sold the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and the Parliament House. These legendary scams highlight the incredible lengths to which con artists will go to exploit human greed and naivety. At number 2, Alves dos Reis printing real money. Our second and perhaps most extraordinary scam is that of Alves dos Reis, who printed himself real money. Born in Lisbon in 1896, Reis was a man of remarkable audacity and ingenuity. At the age of 28, he orchestrated a scheme so bold that it nearly brought down Portugal's economy. Reis forged a contract purportedly from the Bank of Portugal, authorizing him to print a new series of banknotes. He approached Waterloo and Sons, the legitimate printers of Portuguese currency, with this forged contract. Unbelievably, the printers didn't suspect a thing and proceeded to print 200,000 banknotes using the same plates as the official currency, making the notes indistinguishable from real ones. Reis's newly printed money was worth nearly 1% of Portugal's GDP, comparable to about 2 billion. At number 1, the Baker estate scam. Our final story begins with the Baker estate scam, a con that spanned over 70 years and ended in 1936. It involved 28 cunning swindlers who convinced people across America that a wealthy man named Jacob Baker had died, leaving a vast estate with no heirs. They sent letters to thousands of people with the surname Baker, claiming to be representatives of the Baker estate and promising a share of the fortune in exchange for a small fee. Can you imagine receiving a letter out of the blue, telling you that you could be an heir to a massive fortune? That's exactly what happened to approximately 3,000 people. These hopeful individuals sent in their fees, totaling nearly $3 million, believing they were about to inherit part of a vast estate. But it was all a lie, meticulously crafted by the swindlers who pocketed the money and vanished. The scam continued for decades, preying on people's hopes and dreams. We hope you found these stories as fascinating and eye-opening as we did. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got plenty more intriguing stories and historical deep dives coming your way.